Good day, viewers. Welcome to another episode of Opinion with Olayemi. My name is Olayemi Akonde. The topic we'll be discussing today is, should parents allow their teenage kids to bring their friends that are opposite sex? Joining me today is Jumoke Benjamin. Welcome, Jumoke.
Thank you very much.
All right. Where I grew up from, it's a taboo, especially for female, to bring in guys. Especially when we're in secondary school, even up to university, you could not try it. You can't even dream about it. My daddy was totally against it, rather. And as far as he's concerned, he will tell us that you don't even need friends. So both male and female, he was not down with us bringing them home. In my own opinion, I don't know if it actually helped me or not, because when I get back to school, I get back to my friends. When I get home, I become the normal girl, the good girl. So, in your own opinion, what do you think? Do you think parents should allow their kids to bring their male friend if they are female, or female friends if they are male?
For me, first of all, I'm a mom. I have 2 kids. And I would rather have my children bring their friends home than not allowing them bring it. Why? Because I get to checkmate certain things. That is information. Today we are in the jet age, quote and unquote, IT. Everybody's looking at Instagram, we're looking at Facebook, we're looking at WhatsApp and all that. And every child you have BlackBerry, you have iPhones, you have everything. Everybody's in gadget-wise, they're all having, or kids are having phones. So for me, I believe that a child should bring a friend home. Whether a female, whether a male, bring them home. Let us see these people. Let's know what you discuss. Let the children be free. Because girls, when at a certain age, from age 10, depending on your gene or depending on how you grow up, or the association or the society in which you grow up in. Okay, for example, me. I grew up in, quote and unquote, both the rich and the poor. My parents were traveling like 24/7 every year or every month, and I had friends. I had boys, because I'm not really a girly friend, I have boys around. So my mom was always, when she comes back from her trip, she will always try to find out what's going on, who is in my life, who is around me, who are my friends. She will question me, and she taught me certain things about sex. She taught me about relationships. She taught me about what the opposite sex do, their body parts and everything, and that helped a bit. It helped me construct how to handle certain situations, to construct how to manage certain peer pressure. Because when you're 18, you get to see your friends have girlfriends, boyfriends, and they tell you, oh, we kissed. Oh, he touched me here. Oh, he did this or he did that. And, parents don't know everything. But if you allow your child to come home with that friend, you get to know what they talk about. You get to experience what they do, and you can always advise that child, okay, do this, don't do this. You get to advise that child, okay, this is how you're supposed to handle certain people, or this is how you're supposed to handle certain people in certain religion. Like, for me, for my own daughter right now, we're in the face of religion, where she's always like, Mommy, I don't like Muslims. And I have to train her that these people coexist with Christian. Yes, they have different way of worshiping, but they are still worshiping God. So that's the phase we are in. For teens, it's actually sex more, because at 14 you see, even at age 10 you see a girl who's who's eyeing a small boy, and it's like she has a crush. Sure. She might not practice it yet, but she has a crush, and a mother is supposed to explain to that child that you have a crush does not mean you should do this, you should go, and because your friend is doing that, you should do sex, or you should touch him, or you should let him see your private part. What you're supposed to do is just tell her that yes, it is allowed to have that crush, that feeling, that emotion, that makes her. But this is how you manage it. You manage it by just being friends, get to know each other, get to know your dislikes and your likes, and from there you take it. If anything happens after that, she comes to you first. Mommy, he kissed me, or Mommy tried to kiss me, and then you tell her what's the next stage. I like that. I like that freedom. I like that relationship, because if you don't have that kind of relationship, she will do it
And she won't tell you.
And she won't tell you. When she gets this virgin, you will just wake up one morning and you find out your daughter is already having sex before you.
That's if you find out anyway. I kind of agree with you. I'm just looking at my dad. Of course, I can't tell my dad I have a boyfriend. No, it can't happen. No. I mean, till we go to university, he keeps telling us that until we finish school, this roof is his own roof. And his rules reign supreme. You don't bring guys to this house until after school. And the funny part is, even after school, after service, right? I was in the hostel writing professional exams. So when I come home, I will just sleep. I'm like, well, I mean, you're sleeping. Is everything okay? I said, Dad, everything is fine. I won't go out. One day he came to me, like, is this how you sleep when you're at the hostel? I said, yeah, why? No, because if you keep sleeping like this, you might not get us back, really. So you want me to get us back? I thought you were not interested in me having male friends, all those things. I feel if you allow your kids to actually bring the opposite sex to the house, of course there will be check and balances. Not if they will bring all the males in your school, or all the females in your school. But if you can take that step, it shows that you trust them. Yes. I will understand also that he trusts me enough that if I bring a guy to the house, it's not as if I'm bringing him to the house to maybe sleep with him. I feel if my dad was actually more open, I might actually be able to discuss more intimate things with him. Because I know he's not even open to that idea. I don't even discuss anything outside books. So you've gone to school, you're back, how are your grades? Fine, perfect. When are you resuming? XYZ good night. That's all. And we're not used to it like that. But if your kids actually are used to you, I mean, relating to you and allowing them to bring friends of the opposite sex to the house, they'll be more open to you to ask some questions, rather than have your friends. That's one. Then two, they know that you trust them and you don't want to betray that trust. I think it actually even increases self-confidence in the child. Yes, it does. Yeah, so that's my own opinion though. Yeah, I support that because if a child is free with his or her own parents, it curbs certain peer pressure. It helps the child to understand certain situations, and it gives that child that opportunity to express whatever it is that the child is feeling. Like, because for me, for mom, it was okay. If she sees me with a boy, she'll be like, who is that one? Where is he from? Where do you know him from? Is he going to your school? Is he in the area? Those kind of questions she asks. And I'll be like, okay, yeah, he lives down the road. He's this person, but at least she understands and she knows, okay, this person is from this place. The next time she sees me with another person, she'll be asking me, where's that boy with that, from that place, from this? And she'll be like, okay, what happened? Did you people fight? If you say yes, or if I say yes, or if I say no, she'll be like, okay, why are you people fighting now? Oh, they need them. You didn't do you anything, but that helped me curb or manage relationship, a bond between both mother and child. So I would rather have parents, have a relationship with your child. Don't box them. Don't be the stereotype parents. Don't be the old parents or or we call them the classic parents. Be the adventurous parents. Sometimes take your children out with their female or male friends. Have a relation. Let them be free, so that when you get home, you can explain to the girl or to the boy that you're supposed to behave this way. You're not supposed to behave this way. You're to do this. You're not to do that. It helps the child. That's just what I believe. It helps. And I pray that every parent does this, because with that you can be able to understand where a child is coming from and situations around them and manage it and make their lives much easier for them. Thank you, Jumoke. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching myself and Jumoke. I know you've listened to us. You might have your reservation. Just let me know what you feel. Let me have your own opinion. How was it during your own time? If you're a parent, what do you think? Do you think your kids should bring opposite sex? Do you disagree? Let me have your opinion. Let me have your point. Tweet at me at Olasazi. And you can also visit my website, www.olasazi.com. Thanks for viewing. Bye.